are moving on to the Microsoft conference. Was the first one that really broke the day. They opened up with some things, but we're going to kind of go out of order. Let's just kind of go down our list here. First of all, Gears of War 4. Now, you and I, you did too, didn't you? You played the beta?
No, I didn't have an Xbox at the time.
Oh, right.
Okay.
We played the beta and we were kind of underwhelmed. But this looks like a whole, this looks like a much better experience.
Right. So when we played the beta, like first and foremost, we were like, I can't think this is the final build of graphics and such.
Yeah,
and I think we're clearly seeing
it's not.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it looked like last gen when we played the beta, but it felt great. It didn't feel like Judgment. Like everything was like really tight in terms of like movement and like how you attach to walls, because the whole duck and cover system is key to this game.
These demos are so funny to me, like how they try to be all atmospheric and like slowly move.
Yeah, in real life, you're just like fuck, go, the whole way.
Pizza time.
The best part of the Gears of War reveal for me was Marcus Phoenix.
Oh, hands down.
I don't know if he's in this particular trailer that we have.
Just hanging out in a rocking chair.
Yep, as he would, bearded up and stuff.
Old man Phoenix. It's an old man Phoenix's yard. Can't go get it now.
Gordy.
Yep.
Are you hyped on this?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
what? Why do you seem salty?
I'm not salty. I'm just not super excited. I never am with Gears of War until I get my hands on it.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's weird. Like,
I can respect that.
Yep.
I mean, I can't, but I will. Because it's
I will
you.
accept
I don't
it.
want to, but I'll like, yeah.
Yeah, looked good.
These little white.
This next one,
bastards.
I am very excited for.
Scroll to the end just so we can get a picture of an old man.
If he's
Phoenix.
even in this trailer, this might be different. This is something. This isn't
This
the
might
one
be a
they
different
showed.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those splooge creatures.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't see this one, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch this.
Nice catch.
Oh, cool.
Good job.
Nice. I don't know all that emulsion, if that's what that is.
It
still.
looks like emulsion.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
It would be weird if it wasn't.
So,
Yeah. I don't know. Gordy,
yep.
you know what you're doing, right?
I sort of do.
Okay. Dead Rising 4.
Yep.
Quattro. Wow. I am so excited for this game. I'm a big Dead Rising fan. Actually, I thought Dead Rising 1 and 2, if I can be so bold, were not that good.
I thought they were awesome.
And let me tell you why I didn't like them, because they were so mega timed. You couldn't really just sit back and enjoy the game. You had to like rush against the clock.
Three was time too. I
was not time.
I spent so much time playing poker that I didn't have any time left in the freaking game.
3 was not time. That was the
Or 2. Sorry, that was 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, that was 2.
3 was the first game I really loved because they got rid of the time nonsense. There was still some of it there, and
Selfie mode.
They did say that Gears of War or Dead Rising 4 will have timed modes for hardcore players, but the story will be.
And I like how we get
regular.
Frank West back.
And Frank West is back in Willamette, Colorado, which is where the first game took place. You can go back to the mall. I'm just mega stoked. This is the first time Unreal Engine 4 is used for a Dead Rising game, so we all know how powerful that is. And
Just the amount they got on screen at one time is incredible.
it always is, isn't it?
3 was good, but this one just looks even better.
This looks
What
so
is
awesome.
going on?
Yeah. I'm excited for a free play mode on this one.
Yeah.
More so just my little man. Just hand him a controller, let him
Yeah,
go smash
just
zombies for
let him murder
hours.
something.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually really.
It's not murdering. He's already dead.
Also,
That's true.
and they didn't really
Solving a problem.
showcase.
This is rated
Problem
T
solving,
for teen
yeah.
now.
See how I talk and no one listens.
Go ahead.
Another thing that excites me about this is the Christmas themed. That's something that they didn't really talk about a lot, but we don't have a lot of those holiday themed games. I think it's cool.
Christmas is a terrifying time. You've all seen Gremlins. Like
Gremlins.
nothing good happens during Christmas.
I just hope he doesn't feed any of those zombies after midnight.
Or get them wet.
Sea of Thieves. Thoughts?
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch any of this.
It looks.
I think I got in the shower.
It looks
or something.
Like, because you just had no hype, or you just forgot?
It looks.
no, I had to go to work, so I didn't
okay.
see Sea of Thieves at all. Like I missed it. And I came back and it was
That's too
cool.
bad.
Super cool.
I think it looks amazing if you have friends.
Yeah, and that's the thing,
Yep.
is we don't.
Yeah, we have no friends.
We have no friends.
Do you guys want to play Sea of
But
Thieves with us?
immediately I'm sold with it because it's pirates.
Dude, I get the swashbuckle. Like, this is legitimate swashbuckling, raping, plundering, pillar. Not
Well, you probably
Maybe
don't
that's
rape.
Calm down. Okay, first off, the water looks fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that skinny. Look how skinny that guy was.
Yeah, he's emaciated.
Give
for
that
sure.
man an orange. He's got the scurvy. I don't know why. Like the pirate thing doesn't like excite me in the slightest. Like you guys.
Really? Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
just
just
not
like,
a theme
really?
you're not into?
Yeah,
Did
it's not
Assassin's
really.
Creed 4 kill you on it?
Dude, you can make
I
people
played that
walk
game
the
for
plank
about
into shark
11
infested
seconds
waters.
before hating it.
There's
So-
also there's krakens in this. That's cool to me.
You can release the Kraken, bro.
Yeah.
finally.
You've never wanted to do that?
Dude, come on! Like you never wanted to have like epic like pirate battles like,
Nope.
in the middle of the scene, swing over and swashbuckle and.
No, I can
So-
say in all honesty, I do not.
Okay,
So
okay. No, that's
you're
legit.
definitely a ninja versus pirate.
Yeah,
So
Team
you're
Ninja for sure.
Team Ninja.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, whatever.
Ninjas are fucking sweet too.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, it looks like it could be cool. I'm excited to see more gameplay and stuff, but like, just like you guys like sold based on the pirate thing alone, gonna take a little bit more for me.
No, I think it'd be neat. It looks like something, they showed treasure. So maybe, you get treasure, then you got to go bury it because you can't just hold on to it and hopefully somebody doesn't come across.
Why can't I just hang on to it?
The reason
Steal your treasure.
to what? Oh, the reason I am excited about pirate theme by itself is because it's an unsaturated genre of game.
It's
like
an
it's not
excuse
a
to drink rum and
it's
play it.
not a futuristic shooter in space. I'm all about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, and speaking of
it's not
futuristic-
something that's ever done at all.
Shooters in
Sea of
space.
meh.
Yeah,
Times
futuristic
two.
like shooters in space. You'll notice that when we talk today, we're probably just gonna like just jump over Call of Duty a little
Oh,
bit.
what? There's a new
Legend.
Call of Duty coming out.
What?
It must be. It must
They're
be just.
remastering 4, right?
It must be
Yeah,
just
that's
another
the only thing
year.
to talk about. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're excited about this. No, never mind.
Am I? Am I?
Oh,
I
yeah,
had no
I'm
idea.
sorry. I was looking at this one. Forza Horizon, the new Forza Horizon game.
Yeah.
You into that?
I like Forza. Yeah, I do.
I love Forza.
I like racing games. Like
and I play them all, but I don't play Forza Horizon.
I thought Horizons
prefer-
is the coolest.
What's the
one of all
difference
of them.
between Horizon and
It's
regular
a,
Forza?
It's a little more arcadey.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little more arcadey. It's supposed to be like a little more like a city challenge thing as opposed to like a strict racing simulator.
For all those casuals like me, I guess.
Scrubs.
And scrub Kaz.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
I'm pretty hardcore in the racing scene, so
kind of
Yeah,
would have
very-
preferred
very
if they
You
were.
live your
I'm
life
very-
a quarter mile at a time.
I'm very
so-
arrogant in the racing scene.
I would be very interested if they kind of did a Burnout game again.
Oh, I love
those
the
were
Burnout
my.
game. I like
my
the first two as well.
Yeah,
dude,
but,
Burnout.
I'll probably skip this. Not my thing.
Okay.
We Happy Few was a big indie game that they showed
That
off.
looks interesting.
Now this to me screamed Bioshock.
Of course, it looks exactly like it.
And the very first statement they had is that Bioshock was not their
This is
main
not
influence.
Bioshock. Well,
Yeah,
like when you
I was
say,
like,
that's kind of
Looking
like.
you
pretty.
sure?
Yeah, I'm like, it's looking pretty Bioshock, guys.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? So this is cool. I like anything that like creates like its own kind of like alternate reality timepiece thing. Obviously, like it
Red
looks
actor.
like it's kind of like thrown back. You know,
Rock
Rock
socks.
Socks.
What's up?
I like that.
What up, homie?
Loving it.
Rocking those socks.
Thank you for the follow. Continue.
So I like when people create like an alternate reality because it shows like some vision. They didn't just like okay, name a timepiece and they throw a dart,
Yeah.
and then they're like, okay, what kind of genre? Shooter.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you got World War II shooter. Right? They're like, no, they're like, let's actually create like its own little world, its own little story. And when they're talking about like basically like taking the pill and like the forced reality and stuff, I was like, man, this looks dark.
It does.
Like I'm all over it.
They were beating like a rat as a pinata. Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Something,
they're like,
yeah.
like hit the pinata, and then they realize he didn't take his joy, which was
Yeah.
like the pill, and then like when he sees the actual reality for what it is, they're just like
terrifying.
just going crazy on a rat, and I was like, what? Okay, I'm totally in.
Yeah, it looks fun. 1964, by the way.
I hate being that guy, but
you
this did nothing for me. I think Bioshock sucks, and I don't like the art style whatsoever. I respect it; it's cool. The idea is cool.
You don't like Bioshock?
Was it too hard for you?
No, I just didn't.
You just
think
couldn't get past it.
The time era didn't
hard.
appeal to him.
Really?
the timer.
Yeah.
The timer?
Time era.
Oh
the
yeah,
time era, the period.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that. I tried Infinite. I've tried Bioshock 1. I've tried Bioshock 2. I can't get into any of them.
I didn't like Infinite very much.
Oh, no, nobody did. Oh, wait, did people like that? I'm sorry.
Are people?
I didn't like it.
I know, right?
I didn't like it.
Let me be specific when I say I'm talking about Bioshock. I'm talking about the
Yeah,
first
1 and
2
2.
efforts. Yeah.
Those were great. Yeah, this is the part I was talking about. With the
Yeah, and she's like, you are off your joy.
Would you like to smack a pinata and get the candies?
Of course, they're very British.
And so this is actually
Everybody's
just a rat that they're beating up.
Yeah, so they're taking a pill, right? That's like basically
Oh,
like making
yeah.
them think that they're seeing something that's not actually there. The pill is called joy, so like it's basically
Yeah.
like an antidepressant if you
Yep.
think about it like that, right? And then
Which is not
they're like,
too
all right,
far
you got to
off.
hit it, and he bashes it, but he didn't take his. Like he purposely stopped taking it. And then when his hand moves and he
yeah.
looks down, he sees the reality for what it is, and it's like, what? Okay, now. And see, this is the moment when she's like, hang on a second.
Hold on.
You know this isn't right.
Whistleblower here.
Yep. Slurping up that rat blood.
Yum yum yum. That's cool to me. Like I like the disturbingness of it, but I don't know. Yeah. I'll wait and see what you think of it. I'll let you judge if I buy that or not.
The cops.
This looks like it just sucks. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh.
Of course, we have Xbox One S, which was the thing that they opened the conference with, and we all knew this was coming.
Yep. There it is.
What do you think? What, do you?
I
Now you just bought an Xbox, so are you kind of like?
So
what
I just
the
got an
fuck?
Xbox One, of course. So I didn't care, honestly. I was like, oh, neat. Here's the Xbox One S. But why would I buy that when something else is coming out from Xbox called Project Scorpio?
Right.
Which is supposed to be the 4K gaming. You know, we get
The most powerful gaming system ever created.
Most powerful gaming system
There's a couple.
ever created.
So what kind of bunch these together? So they
It does-
they
it does-
bookended their conference with system reveals.
For people without a lot of
Yes.
space, like, don't already have an Xbox, goodbye, whatever, pick
And
it up. 4K
and first
video
off,
support.
Their naming convention is confusing. Like you could just easily think that Scorpio is S but shortened.
It's not.
Like-
But it's just
yeah.
like they did the Xbox Slim, so S.
Yeah.
Xbox.
And I'm sure that's what that means.
And that's probably what it stands for. But just in case anybody missed it, so the Xbox S edition is like 40% smaller. It's a lot cooler. Its power supply is built into the actual console,
Which is something we haven't seen an Xbox do yet.
exactly
I haven't-
instead of that gigantic Xbox power brick. While Project Scorpio is like their
power-
future console.
It's basically the next Xbox.
It's like Xbox 2.
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
that they announced early. Now, something interesting that I never contemplated, but Roger actually brought it up the other day, and I thought it was an interesting talking point. Is he was like, I was thinking, and that's not how Roger.
That's not
sounds.
Roger's voice at all.
But what if PS4 announced their system? They're like PS4. Shortly thereafter, Xbox One announced, "Oh, we got Xbox One."
Yeah.
What if Project Scorpio was the console they always intended that they wanted to make, but they had to rush out just a kind of upgraded Xbox 360 to compete with the PS4, and this is actually
Instead of it get run out of the market completely.
and this is actually their answer to the next gen gaming.
I don't.
And I was like,
I don't know enough about it.
I mean, that's
I
potentially.
just told you about it.
That's potentially true in theory, right? But of course, the counter argument to that is that PlayStation is
don't
also
know any of the
releasing
hardware.
Neo. So it's tough to say if that's actually like, are they being proactive or are they being reactive? I guess is the
Right.
debate, right? And we'll never truly know.
That's that's
So-
for them to know, I guess.
Yeah.
Think about the business.
The
of it.
specs on the Scorpio are pretty good. They're pretty massive for a home console. The 6 teraflops nonsense, the 4K everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty pumped about it, but I'm always a pro. Oh, I love new consoles. I'll buy everything.
Right.
You aren't particularly hyped on it,
I'm not yet at this point.
but there's not enough to know.
Yeah, exactly. There's not
That's
enough to
what I
know.
was-
We don't
yeah.
know pricing. We don't know anything like that.
$4 million.
I'm not mega hyped on 4K at this current stage, and that's because for me personally, like 99% of my gaming is done on a monitor because of like competitive things and such, and like, I don't have a 4K
They
monitor.
specifically said too, the Project Scorpio will do nothing for you if you do not own a 4K display.
They did say that.
Right, yeah.
Now, I think that might have been a just bad wording because I read some like things where they kind of tried to backtrack.
Really?
Because obviously, if you have a 1080p TV and you're playing 4K games, it's going to look really good.
I don't think so.
But it's obviously your experience is. It's basically like if we were to play an Xbox One on like a very early HD TV, 720p, like shitty hertz and stuff, like it still looks good, but
Right,
it's not as
right.
good as it would on a 1080p. So I think that Scorpio will still be sweet, and if developers can take advantage of the 6 teraflops and really push out games like we've never seen, and if it's got VR, which it has to because PlayStation's,
be, yeah.
PlayStation's
Yeah.
already.
They
if you wanna stay
even said they
competitive.
have their own
Yeah.
VR coming out.
Yeah. So I think it'll be cool. I'm ready to see what they do. I'm kind of shocked that they announced it so early. But
I think Xbox just went for it.
To be fair, though, they didn't
Microsoft
really
season.
announce much. They just gave a couple of details, but
Deets.
PlayStation Neo has already been announced, so they kind of had to announce
They had to do
something.
something, exactly.
Yeah, they had to be like, okay, we're doing things for the future too. They don't have to tell you what they are.
And actually, now what's
We
funny is
have
when we go
vision.
back like a couple months when Neo was leaked, and Phil Spencer was like, "Look, guys, if we were to do that, it would be a whole new console." And we were like,
Exactly.
"Interesting." And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, here's our whole new console,"
Right, yeah.
Instead of like a slightly
there's
upgraded.
not gonna be an Xbox 1.5. It's not gonna come with a screwdriver. It's not gonna be this. And then like we're a month later, and they're like, okay, yeah, we're just doing a whole new
gonna
thing.
throw that screwdriver
but
in
it's
there.
still an Xbox.
Yeah.
But that's the key thing. They said that you can still experience the
They
game.
said nobody gets
on
left
both,
behind.
and nobody gets left behind.
I like that.
And that's for the first time. Thank you.
1.21
Like-
gigawatts.
Yes, Israel.
But yeah, typically it's like console life is like, okay, left behind.
Yep.
And then we were complaining about reboots. So now just keep playing your game, and maybe you have slightly better graphics than I do. Or
I
so
won't
be
be,
it, or
and I
whatever.
won't be okay with that. So,
But we could still play together because I
Exactly.
imagine they'll all be compatible.
gotta be the coolest kid on the
So,
block.
Oh, E-Rock, what's up, man?
what do you guys give Microsoft rating wise?
I'm gonna go ahead and give him a solid A. I think it was it was a good conference.
I was like incredibly underwhelmed,
Really?
especially with the games and stuff. I think most things were already leaked out already.
I'm a software.
That was the problem.
I mean, I'm a hardware junkie, so I was pretty excited. that
right.
They
So, I mean,
said they were going to be.
They're upgrading a console that was behind the curve in the first place. So I feel like Project S was more of like, we really should have done this a long
I'm
time
gonna do
ago.
A- because of the Project S.
Yeah, like our apologies. Sorry.
When you say Project S, do you mean
That is slim.
Xbox One S
Xbox
or
One S.
Project Scorpio?
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
See,
Right.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xbox One S.
And then,
Don't
you
care
know,
about it.
Scorpio. We don't. That's
not care.
still another E3 away before we can even start talking about that.
I'll start talking about.
I mean,
it
it's
right
like
now.
B- for me. Like I left it, and I was very like I said this on Twitter. I was like, you
I
know,
was gonna give it an A.
usually I go to E3, I watch E3, and I'm like, oh man, how much money am I have to spend? And I watched the end of that, and I was like, $120 maybe.
I think they announced some good looking games.
I give it a B plus. I was really hyped on it, but I was kind of underwhelmed with some of the game announcements. But I was very excited about the console announcements. So, Gordy, what do you think?
The thing that caught my attention most was probably the console announcements. I mean, Gears, Forza, Sea of Thieves, nothing really
Nothing was
reached
like,
out and grabbed
Gordy,
me in
this
terms
is a
of
game
software.
for you. If I could be honest, I was just so disappointed. I was just praying to God's old and new that some Nintendo rep would walk out and be like, "Hello!"
Yeah, like Miyamoto walks out there like, what?
And then, of course, then it would be an A plus 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 plus. But it didn't happen, so maybe I'm a little salty that my dreams didn't come true.
Tell,